Hi, this is Scott with Birdsong Guitars, amongst other things, in Wimberley, Texas, USA. And I just want to show you some things that are going on in the workshop for you people waiting on Birdsong guitars or basses or other things. I can kind of show you what's happening. Real quick, just going to show you some fun things that we're working on. Let's start with this stack over here. We have a few guitars coming together. These are waiting for the edges to be dressed, and then they'll go in a pile and wait for routing. This is a really cool Birdsong fusion bass out of mesquite. Nice clear mesquite, real good looking. And that's in the same pile waiting for the same thing. Also back here behind us, over here, you'll see a few lap steels coming together. I do plan on building more of those. They're just kind of in the pecking order. They're a little, they're a little south of Birdsong stuff. So when I get a chance, I work on them. But I've got a walnut, mahogany, and a mesquite with a wingy stripe in it. Nice stuff. So that's lap steels coming together. That's at the sbeckwith.com site. All of this stuff is at the birdsongguitars.com site. More Birdsong stuff. This is a guitar coming together. Wild special order guitar coming together. It's going to have some really nice walnut wings on it. This is a guitar. Believe it or not, this ugly ass chunk of wood, mesquite. God, it's beautiful to me. Look at all that character. This is going to become a Birdsong. You will see it happen. So that's the beginning of that particular body. We have a fusion. This is fusion number 45, where I did some little turquoise embellishments to it there and here, and I filled its natural character with turquoise, which is always kind of random. Still working on that side. But this is going to be great when the oil goes on it. That is really going to pop out, and this is really going to be something special for the client, who is something special, as all clients are. This is the Birdsong guitar prototype, but there's another video. Prototypes don't live a very easy life. This one is back apart to run templates off of it, adjusting little things, a couple of millimeters one way or the other, actually. A half a millimeter one way or another at this point. And running routing templates and measurements. Then it'll go back together and I'll play the hell out of it for the rest of my natural life. Love that thing. This is excuse me, jeez. Just give just a minute. Okay, alright. You cut that out. Now leave it in. Leave it in. They would expect nothing less of me. This is pecan. And this is going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous Corto bass. It's actually a paired build with that wild mesquite one. This is Corto bass 313. That's 314. These are both going to a gentleman who has a store, and there'll be a link up when those are ready and done. A couple of headstock templates. I keep making new templates, and you keep adjusting things by the millimeter or the partial millimeter. And this is the Birdsong Guitars headstock. One of the things I did off of this guitar, coming back apart. So you get everything together, and then you dial it in until it works really, really nice. And then you measure everything, and you record everything down, and then you take it apart, and you make templates off of that as it wound up, so that way all subsequent guitars will work as well as that one, or basses or whatever you're doing. Work at least as good as that one. The prototype should be like presentable functionally and really dialed in. And then from there, they should just get really, really dialed in as you build more and more. This is a Daquila, D-A-Q-U-I-L-A guitars.com. Rhymes with tequila. You may take that as a sign if you wish. That this is a Daquila. Daquilas are my electric jazz guitars, solid body jazz guitars, fusion guitars, really classy blues guitars, whatever you want to do with them basically. But I see them as, excuse me, I see them as electric jazz guitars. And so this one's coming together. It has a nice koa and walnut headstock. There's a little bit of an Art Deco touch to them, and this is where you can start to see the beginnings of that in the headstock shape, and in the the two-tone headstock. Straight lines, curves, subtle little things. It looks really simple, but if you look at this shape, there's a whole lot going on there, and that's the kind of stuff that I like. So let's see. So that's good. What else is going on? On the side of that, when I'm, both seconds of my spare time, doing some more what I call Johnny lamps. These are made from, I hate to call them scraps, but leftovers from the musical instrument building process. They're little miniature oil lamps. They give you about 8 hours of nice warm glow for those special moments. And I love these little things. I don't think anything should really go to waste, And so I make those. Those are at the sbackwith.com site. Look at the woodcraft section. These make great gifts, and I even offer a woodcraft package with Birdsongs to where I'll take the cutoffs of your actual instrument that I build, and I'll make little boxes and little incense boxes and little pendants and paperweights and Johnny lamps and whatever out of them. And just put an assortment of them, pack them in with the bass when I ship it to you. Great gift for that special someone who lets you have a bass, custom-made bass made and show up at the house without chopping off any appendages or anything like that. That is just some of the stuff that's going on out here in this little magical workshop. Just trying to think of anything else I can show you. Oh, yeah. Real quick, some music I've been listening to turn you all on to. Levon Helm, Electric Dirt. Love Levon Helm. Just love it. Just makes me feel connected to all things that are American music, and of the earth, and of simple times. I don't know. It's just infused with his upbringing and his earthy nature, and it's just great music to build instruments to. So love Levon Helm. Spanish guitar music, John Williams. There's nothing like crafting a musical instrument to Spanish guitar music. It's it's one of those things. It's like being in a 74 Roadrunner rolling down the highway with mirrored shades on and like Foreigner 4 in the tape deck, or Foghat or something. It's just a moment, you find yourself in and you go, everything kind of lines up here. This is happening, and I'm in the middle of it. It's a good thing. So anyway, Spanish guitar music. I've loved this for decades. I've loved this CD. It's fantastic. James Brown. Jerry Cantrell, Boggy Depot. Jerry Cantrell, guitar player of Alice in Chains. This is his, I'm not sure whether this is his first solo album or not, but this one gets a lot of play in here. I love it. It's just fantastic. It's great. It's good. It's not all balls out aggression, but it is kind of grindy and distorted and riffy, and that stuff is really good when you're routing. You got like 3 or 4 bodies to route. You just go at it, and Jerry's providing the soundtrack. And this is one that I've had in my orbit for years, and I've never really listened to or given a fair shake to. But this is Eric Clapton's Rainbow Concert. This is when Pete Townsend put together a bunch of A-list players in the early 70s, and got Clapton to come out of his house after a few years of not being particularly healthy, and coaxed Clapton out, and they put on one awesome show. And a lot of people are down on it because it's like, what's Pete Townsend doing on the same stage as Eric Clapton? But I'll tell you what, there's an edge to the stuff. Layla and Badge and Blues Power and all the kind of stuff that's played on this has an edge that you will not find on most other Eric Clapton solo albums. I really love this. I've been listening the hell out of this. That's cool. That's about everything I got to share with you. Thanks for being interested, and I hope it all inspires you in some way. That's why I offer any of this stuff. That's why I make these little songs of wood and wire and send them out into the world. And I just hope they inspire you. So have a good one, and tune in, birdsongguitars.com, sbeckwith.com, and find something that you might have a question, and call me or email me. Thanks so much. Electric Doofus!